For most of us, our source of information about other cultures doesn't extend much farther than the menu at the ethnic restaurant. After all, who doesn't love to eat? Our world is full of wonderfully creative and different ways to prepare food. Of course, food is just one thing that distinguishes each culture from others. Other external customs and traditions include music and dress. Even cultures that share the same language can develop distinct dialects within that language. We are wonderfully unique. One culture is neither superior nor inferior to any other. Each is simply different. Consider groups of people that are divided between the fan bases for two sports teams. They could be school or professional teams. Rivalry is real. But no fundamental difference exists between the two groups. They are all people made in God's image. Their hostility is over something external, their team colors. Unfortunately, we often focus on externals, those outward things that make us look different, while paying little attention to things we might share in common. As Americans, we give lip service to the truth that we are all equal. And while our laws strengthen that ideal, the reality is we do not always reflect that in our attitudes or relationships. In the book of Ephesians, Paul pointed us to the most important thing we share, a relationship with Christ. Paul painted a vivid picture of how Christians should behave when confronted with those who appear to be different. Our fallen human nature seeks to make distinctions between races, but God makes no distinction. Christ loves all equally. He died for all, and He works through all believers regardless of race. We are to follow the example of Christ and openly accept and embrace one another.